Welcome everyone to day 7 of the 11-day Shamanism and Meditation Practice Challenge. So I hope you're all having a wonderful Sunday, and a big thank you to all those people who have been at the challenge from the beginning, and we only have a few days left now and it's been going very well. So a big heartfelt thank you to all those who have signed in and who are signing in. So from my heart to yours. So hello to Laurie Bell, hello, how are you? And Rebecca from Maui, and Sandor, and big hello to all those people who are signing in right now. So I'm just going to wait a few minutes for the people to sign in. While I'm doing that, I just encourage everyone just to feel their center, and we'll do a bit of meditation together. Hi Catherine from Oxfordshire, and Kathleen, big hello to Kaz in Berkshire. So a big hello to all of you. So from my heart to yours, good morning. Good morning. Or for some of you it's good afternoon or good evening. So I'm just going to play my Tibetan bowl, do a little bit of chanting, and wait for a few more people to sign in. And so let's just feel our center and do a bit of meditation together. Here we go. Siavu mama nyange, siavu mama nyange, hey siavu mama nyange, hey siavu mama nyange. So welcome to all my friends signing in, and my friends in South Africa, Sandira, Dlamini, and all my South African friends and colleagues. Thank you for signing in. Today is a day of prayer. As a sangoma, we pray, and so this is a combination of prayer and meditation. That's what we're doing, and that's what this 11-day challenge is. And we're focusing the challenge on sending good energy and good vibes to those people who have lost their lives to the COVID pandemic, and all those people who are suffering around the pandemic. So people who have witnessed those who are suffering, the carers, the support network, the support people, and also just the ordinary people who have lost their jobs and who have suffered because of the pandemic in other ways. So this is a time just to hold a vigil together, hold one another's hands, hold one another's hearts, do some prayers, focusing the prayers in this traditional African way of focusing on the earth and focusing on our hearts and our bones and our blood and focusing on Ubuntu, which means humanity, that togetherness that we've all inherited just from being human. Okay, so let me light the altar. Let me light this stick of incense. And again, as I light the stick of incense, I rededicate the practice of my heart connecting to yours and all our hearts connecting in a circle. As we say in South Africa, one heart, one blood, red blood, all hearts, all of us connected together. So we're putting the stick together in this, putting the stick in the altar, and the circle of the altar representing the circle of our connection, and the kanya of the candle, the whiteness of the candle, representing the shining of our own hearts. This is what we're doing with this practice. Okay, so focusing on the altar, focusing on the practice, bringing our hands together, bringing our body in a place of tobeka, in a place of humility, in the face of the divine. Here we go. Ndauwe, shewe, ndau, siyabonga, ndau gogokusile, ndauwe, shewe, ndau, siyabonga, tobela morena. Diangola manyangi, diangola tikawam, diangola bazali bam, and cingo lendaba, and Tom Shopper Kiamba, hey joke, ilo yengwe, kokomoya, John Keith Kelly Lockley, diangola manyangi, diangola tiko, diangola kamata, diangola bazali bam, wooden lera manyangi, wooden lera tikoa, tamagu, diangola ndwendwe, diangola bantu aba, tamagu, and later bantu kohama pambile, tamagu. Siyavuma bana badala camago, siyavuma madlozi camago, nkosi kakhulu camago. Uvulelele Thixo, uvulele bana badala camago. Anceda abantu kuyiva kakuhle, kuhamba kakuhle, kuthetha kakuhle camago. Siyanqula, siyathandaza camago, nkosi kakhulu camago. Down, camago, nkosi yam. So in English, I'm saying, I'm honoring and praising the great ones, the great spirit, the wisdom keepers of the human race. And I'm dedicating this practice to helping us rise up, helping us connect with one another. I'm honoring and praising the great ones. I'm saying thank you for this life. Thank you for this connection that we have, for being alive. I'm honoring and praising the great spirit, Kamata, the great dreamer. And I'm asking these spiritual forces to help us as a human race to rise upwards, to see clearly, feel clearly, speak clearly, and walk clearly in this world and the next. So the next is the dream time, when we're sleeping at night, and also our final rest, when we pass into the other world. Okay, so feeling these prayers in your heart, so you bring your hands together, so you feel your heart space, resting your hands on your lap, or placing your hand on your heart, and just closing your eyes and feeling your heart space. Taking a breath in and breathing out, feeling your heartbeat. Sinking into your own heart, sinking into the heart inside of you. Feeling your physical body, feeling the vehicle of your body as you're sitting here in space. Feeling your bones and your blood. Feeling your flesh, feeling your emotional body. And don't be distracted by your emotions, so see your emotions like clouds in the sky. sometimes feeling good, sometimes not feeling good, but don't worry about them. And then bring your awareness into your spirit body. So bring your awareness into your immortality, that part of you that doesn't die. So what is that part of you that does not die? So bring your awareness into maybe a dream that you've had recently, a strong dream. Just bring your awareness there and then breathing into your center, feeling your heartbeat, and just dropping into that heart space. And we're just going to have a moment of stillness, maybe for a minute or so, of me not talking, just so you can just sink into that space. And then we'll carry on. So listen to the sound of the bell and feel the resonance and drop into that space. Breathing in, breathing out. Concentrating on surrendering and letting go into your heart pulse. And you've got a blanket, wrap yourself in the blanket, so you're holding yourself in the blanket. Feel your center. Feel your bones. Just let go. Notice how you're feeling now before I bring the drum in. Just notice how you're feeling, just without doing anything, without judging or criticizing, just noticing how are you feeling. And then we're going to raise the energy. So now I'm going to bring the drum in and I raise the energy. Before we do that, you just want to feel the shaking in the spine first. So just remember your hands, clenching the wrists, breathing in, breathing out. So shaking the body, breathing in and breathing out. And again, one more time, breathing in, breathing out. And then just remember the lion breath, releasing the tongue. just to release any toxins from the body. Breathing in, breathing out. And one more time, breathing in, breathing out. I can't see you, so you can do it, no problem. And I bring the drum in. isiXhosa mandla. So, feeling that shaking in the body. So you're breathing in through the nose, breathing out through the mouth. So breathing in. So what we're doing, we are firing up the Umbelini, the Kundalini energy in the body, getting ready to ignite the spine, like igniting the candle. Okay, so here we go. Breathe. Feel your pulse, feel your joy, feel your passion. Feel the beauty of being alive. So feeling your pulse, feeling your electricity, feeling your hands, raising your hands up, feeling your heartbeat. And then a gentle cleanse on the heart space. So yesterday we were speaking about nature, and we were speaking about the animal world and how the first step in tracking is to feel your own heart pulse, to feel it. And that's how you get a sense of the animal world. So first you get a sense of your own life force, your own pulse, your own spirit, your own moya. And then when you're walking through the wilderness and you see a track on the land, what we call a spoor on the land, you put your hand over that track and you just feel the heat from the animal, and then you close your eyes and you can intuit and start to feel the spirit of the animal. However, you first have to feel your own heart pulse. If you can't feel your heart pulse, then you need to do some work. And the work is easy. Put your hand on your heart, close your eyes, feel your body, and drop in. So nowadays, things are going so quickly. The speed of the modern world is such that a lot of people are not dreaming, and a lot of people are not connecting to their heart space, and it means then that they can't connect to nature. So nature goes at a particular speed, and in order to connect with nature, we need to slow down. One of the ways we slow down is we just take a moment like we're doing every day right now, putting your hand on your heart, feeling your breath, and just slow down and just watch the speed of your body and just slow down, just come down into the moment, into this present world. And then as you slow down, just through connecting with your heart, your spirit is free and your spirit travels. And then you start to remember your dreams, and then you start to connect more with nature. So the doorway to the spirit world is very easy. It's through your own heartbeat. So you are connected right now to your ancestors. You are connected to your bone people. You are connected to nature. You just have to slow down and feel that connection. So today, I thought I'd read a little excerpt from our book, Leopard Warrior. And I have my Leopard Warrior, and then I also have The Way of the Leopard, which is an audio course, also available via my website and via Sounds True, my publisher. But Leopard Warrior is basically the idea of connecting with nature and connecting with our stillness. And in order to do that, we have to become like a warrior. And a warrior is a person that is not afraid of feeling uncomfortable. A warrior is a person who's not afraid of walking into the shadowlands of their spirit, walking into their fear, walking into their sadness and their grief. So now we're all being called to become warriors. And a leopard warrior is someone who's connected to their human nature, connected to nature, and also connected to instinct, their natural born instincts. So let me just read a little excerpt from this, because it's quite a nice passage. And it's about when I was getting initiated with my Xhosa teacher at the sea. And it's just a little window into this African world of mysticism, mystery, nature, and spirits. Just a little window into this world. And I've called this section Nature as Divination. Tracking nature, tracking spirit. And it is a section of my book when I'm talking about my initiation in becoming a full liqliqe, a full sangoma. We arrived at the sea as the sun broke through the clouds and spread its inviting rays across the ocean's surface. Mangwevu, my teacher, stormed toward the sea like a general leading her troops into battle. The ancestors were waiting, and she was anxious to start her prayers before the sun climbed any higher. I grabbed her ceremonial sticks and ran after her. We all greeted the ducks flying overhead with Kamagu, and waited for Mam Gwevu to open the morning prayers. The water lapped gently at our feet as our white garments flapped in the wind. It was cold. We watched the sea for signs. Then Mama began shouting amid the roaring sea and whistling wind. Kamagu abantu badala, ndiyanqola izinyanya zami, ndiyanqola ndiyathandaza, ndiqamagu, ndiyanqola, uThixo, qamagu. I honor and praise you old people. I honor and praise my ancestors. When she paused, we all responded to her prayers with qamagu. Mama made offerings of tobacco, rose petals, and an assortment of herbs to the sea. As Mam Gwevu prayed and chanted, the sea seemed to rise up and take on a life of its own. It became a living, breathing creature with the power to grant our wishes or take our lives. We stepped gingerly on the cloak of her white foam with a sense of trepidation and excitement. So Mam Gwevu opened her heart and prayed like her life depended on it. She prayed to her ancestors, the Great Spirit, and the spirits of the sea. She asked them to bless her family and bless my sangoma omgoduso ceremony. She scattered white and turquoise beads into the waves while chanting her prayers in a quick staccato fashion. The sea responded by moving closer to her. Suddenly she was drenched above her knees. Apprentices rushed to her side, holding her elbows from both sides and pulling her back from the sea. But she was in another world. She was going into trance. And the fingers of the sea were drawing her closer. Another wave rushed toward her as she finished her prayers. At the same time, the elder men and sangomas started talking and pointing to the horizon. In a reef out to sea, there appeared a carriage of light that moved across the water. Tata pointed and whispered to me, Zapa cingo zapa, ndifuna uthetha wena zapa, jonga ngapha. Abantu bomlambo baphendula thina. He said, the spirits from the sea have answered our prayers. And we all screamed, Qamagu, siyavuma, siyavuma. We agree, we have seen. So that's a little excerpt from a book, Leopard Warrior. And it's a way of seeing into nature. It's a way of connecting with nature. It's a way of seeing the beauty and mysticism of African spirituality, but it's also a way of feeling the beauty of nature and how we and nature are one. And tracking nature and tracking spirit means first you track your own inner nature. And that's what we've been doing over the last 6 days. Tracking your own inner nature is the first step to tracking the wilderness, to tracking the animals and plants around us. And it doesn't matter if you're living in Tokyo, it doesn't matter if you're living in London or New York and you're living in a high-rise building. If you have the will and intention to connect to the animal and plant worlds, the first thing you need to do is just put your hand on your heart and connect with your own inner nature. Your own inner nature is a direct connection to the living world outside of you. So first we track our spirit inside and we feel it and we make peace with it. And then we walk and we track the world outside of us. So this is the step towards learning how to be a tracker of nature, a tracker of the animal and plant worlds. First, we track our own spirit. And then we look at our dreams. What is the reverb, or what is the response from our prayers during the day, from our walk through the earth? And tomorrow I'm going to talk about dreams. I'm going to be talking a little bit about dreams tomorrow, how you can interpret your dreams, how you can work more deeply with your dreams. So I thank all of you for coming. And I thank you for supporting these special days, the days of remembering our dead, the days of remembering the people who are suffering from the COVID pandemic. And we reach to the altar and we dedicate our prayers and the good feelings that we are generating to those people who are suffering, wherever they are. So let's do a little chant together before I wrap it up. It's good to energize the voice, energize the spirit. So we can do the Mama Chant, which a lot of people enjoyed, and that's O Mama Wam. So just remember feeling your spirit, feeling your heartbeat, and it goes a little something like this. O Mama Wamu, O Mama Wama, O Mama Wamu, O Mama, Mama. So all together now. I want to feel your spirit. I want to feel you chanting wherever you are around the world. Let's chant together. Oh, Mama Wamu. Oh, Mama, Mama. Oh, Mama, Mama. Oh, Mama, Mama Wam. Mama Wam. Oh, Mama. Oh, Mama Wam. Oh, Mama Wam. Oh, Mama, Mama. Oh, Mama. Oh, Mama Wam. Oh, Mama. Oh, Mama, Mama. Oh, Mama, Mama Wam. Oh, Mama, oh, Mama. Oh, Mama Wam. Oh, Mama Wam. And then we bring in Abazali, which means our parents. I'm sure you can say that you go Abazali. Abazali Bam, which means my parents. Abazali Bamu, Bamu. Abazali Bamu, Bamu. Abazali Bam. Abazali Bamu, Bamu. Abazali Bamu, Bamu. Abazali Bamu, Bamu. Abazali Bamu, Bamu. Abazali Bam. So we're sending love to our parents on the other side and also in this world. Noticing and realizing that we're part of a human family. And we're not just isolated individuals, that we are connected. So we're sending our hearts to our parents, to our ancestors. Abazali Bam. So let's do that all together. Oh, Mama Wamo. Oh, Mama Wamo. Oh, Mama. Oh, Mama. Oh, Mama, Mama. Oh, Mama. Eh, Abazali Bamu. Oh, Abazali Bamu. Oh, Abazali Bam, 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 Bam. Oh, Abazali Bamu. So lifting our hearts up to our parents and sending good energy to our parents as well. Okay, so just feeling your heart space, feeling your hands from doing the practice, feel that tingle. Feeling your consciousness, feeling your mind, and directing your energy to those people who have suffered and who are suffering right now due to this pandemic that we are all experiencing, no matter where you are in the world. So I'm lighting the stick of incense and I'm repeating the practice and sending the good energy that we're creating together to these people who are suffering. Okay, so I'm facing the altar and I'm wrapping the practice up now. Ndawuwe, shewe, ndawu, siyabonga, ndawu gogo, kusemini. Ndawuwe, shewe, ndawu, siyabonga. Tobela morena. Ndawu, ndawu, tamaku, kosiyam, siyabolela, kosiyam, tamaku. So he's saying, Siyabulela, I give thanks to the great ones for this earth walk. I give thanks to the great ones, our ancestors, for this bone body. I give thanks to the Great Spirit, and I say, Tobela Morena. I humble myself, we humble ourselves in the face of nature, in the face of the divine. So thanks everyone. Thank you for today. And I'll see you tomorrow. And tomorrow we're going to work on dreams. I'm going to share some stories with dreaming. And please share these events with your friends, with your community. And like my Facebook page, follow my YouTube channel and my Instagram account, creating energy to spread these teachings of Ubuntu. Help me do that. Let's do this together. Okay. So thanks everyone. Have a great Sunday, and I'll see you tomorrow. Namaste.